What's going on, people? AaRON Sports with another one. Give me a minute, guys. Let me tap into other shows so other people got the ability to check out what we doing. Real talk. Big show today. Like always, I got 4 peoples coming on the set with delicious stuff. Y'all don't want to miss it. Y'all can see me. I can't see y'all because I'm tapping in some groups like I normally do, man. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. OGJ about to join us for the first time. It's a pleasure having you on board, OG. Especially after you drop that science on these motherfuckers, man. And I didn't say it correctly because I'm being monetized. I said Mother Hubbers. What's going on, guys? I'm going to let the room fill up, then we're going to start the show, man. Big show today. TGI Friday. No drinking and driving. It's the effing law. We got Sportsbook Jeff in the building. Let the room fill up real slow. It's going to fill up before you know it. We got my man Lucifer. I don't call him Rookie Vargas. I call him Lucifer. He know why. He know what he was doing in the pizzeria. Yeah, let's go, baby. You know I'm climbing this energy up. First guy up is going to be Sportsbook Jeff. Approximately 10 after, 11 after I get over my shenanigans. You know what I mean? Let me see. Jay, it looked like I could tap you in from here, but I hope I get this same look when I call you. Oh, Chico Lynchton in the building, baby. Yeah, we started to tap in, man. Let me wait for the people. I love shouting you out. Thanking you guys. No, Rookie, we can't get you on. I got a list. We don't just do it like that, family. I appreciate you, but we got a plan and you just don't pop up like a pop-up book. Love you, my brother. But when you want to get on, let me know. We get you on. All right, man, I'm about to start the show, man. I thought I was going to get more people in the room. I guess eventually we'll get them. Let's start the show.
Always say go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe.
Shout out for the Bishop for this one. Bishop Brown, Connecticut.
Hit the notification bell. AaRON supposed to roll. Hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, Keith Thurman coming on tomorrow, baby. Rookie, I love you. We got a planet, and I'll get you on. Yeah, we don't pop up like no pop-up books, bro. Some days ago, I do, LES to the Jeff, you already know. More people popping in, that's terrific, because the show's about to start for real. I'm just seeing everybody tapping in. Shout out for the Bishop for this one, man. That's my guy. There we go, guys. Let's start the show. TGI Fridays. No drinking and driving. It's the effing law. Open sessions and giveaways. And before I start the show, I just want everybody to know whoever gets to 10 wins first on the open sessions and giveaways wins 2 items and gets a live interview on the show. So I don't want to hear your stage fright. You win 10, you get to 10 first. You get the live interview thanks to a good friend of mine that gave me the idea, Miss Jessica Kinsu. I appreciate you. Great idea. Okay, let me move up to other news real quick. There's certain things I got to say. I just got to put it out there. 7 years ago, when I started this sports thing, and I put the hip-hop into it, I had a lot of people in Vegas like, yo, Al, man, I love you, but I don't think that's going to work. Ain't nobody doing it on TV. Ain't nobody playing beats and talking sports. Like, how you going to make that work? But I believed in what I do, and I'm still believing what I do. And the moral of the story is, if you look at Colin Cowherd's show, you hear instrumentals. Yesterday, TNT was playing instrumentals. So I'm just telling y'all what it is. Y'all know who started this. Y'all know who started this. I don't even got to say nothing. But my thing is, give me some homage. Don't do me like Mark Jackson, who started up Dub Nation and gets no love for it. Steve Kerr get all the love. Not me. Mark Jackson started that out there in Oakland, that Dub Nation. The real recognize. The real recognize. That's all I got to say. Let's start the show for real, for real. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you guys for doing what y'all do. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, Nueva York, Nueva York. Shout out to Dwayne Beeman. Like I said, hit him up for investment opportunities. His fight is around the corner. Do not wait for the last minute, man. Also, shout out to SOS Studios at yahoo.com. Hit my boy Bishop Brown for all the mega beats. Spanish reggae, R&B, hip-hop. My dude is a scientist, man. Hit him up, man. Also, credit fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement? Hit me up and I'll bless you. Hit me up and I'll bless you. And open sessions and giveaways, like I always say. Let one member know that you know, the more, the merrier. Here we go. This Sunday, we're going to have the Pro Bowl in Allegiant Field. I personally hate the Pro Bowl, but you know what? They bringing that venue to Las Vegas, and like I say, the more the merrier. Vegas is getting on the map as far as events of sports is starting to come out here, like team sports. I mean, Vegas always have events, but we having teams come out here, you know, the Raiders, the hockey team, the Knights, and it's going to continue to grow, and this is a good look for all the citizens in Las Vegas to have the Pro Bowl here this Sunday. Keep your eyes out for that. Other news, one time is back, Keith Thurman. He hasn't fought since Pac-Man put the beats on him. Pac-Man put hands on him. I don't want to hear nothing. I actually had Keith Thurman in that fight. I thought he was younger and could outlast the great one, but that didn't happen. Keith Thurman is fighting tomorrow versus Mario Barrios. Thurman is 29-1. Of course, he's only lost to Pac-Man. Barrios is 26-1, a.k.a. El Azteca. Let me give you their record real quick. As a matter of fact, the Vegas lines for the fight. One time is only minus 210. That's low in boxing. That's almost like even when it comes to boxing. Football, that's kind of like 4.5 points, 5 points. Boxing, anything 300 or less means it could go either way. So I guess they predicting that Barrios is going to fight his tail off. So this might be a real good fight tomorrow between Barrios and Keith Thurman. The over-under for rounds is 10.5. If you like the over, it's minus 210. The under plus 180. Tune in to the Keith Thurman fight tomorrow. Let me give you other news. We also got the hockey game coming over here to T-Mobile. It's like they continuing to bring stuff out here. Let's do it, baby. Let's light this town up. It ain't only about gambling out here. Now we making this a real sports world. Although it's always been the Mecca, but now it's realistically the Mecca because now we got the teams up in here, which they never wanted. We got 3 minutes. No free picks today. We're going to give out a bunch of prop bets next week, the football game. Then we're going to start giving y'all NBA and college basketball picks. So be aware, the picks will come back. David Green, former outfielder of the St. Louis Cardinals in 1982, has died. Respiratory failures. Salute and God bless to David Green. And also, sad news in baseball, Cowboy Joe West is retiring. All of y'all know Cowboy Joe West. He got the biggest attitude on the baseball field. It's not hard to miss Cowboy Joe West. He's got the record for 5,460 games that he umpired. And also, the Puerto Ricans got breaking news. This is breaking news. First Major League full-time umpire, Roberto Ortiz, will join the umpire clique this season full-time. Salute to Roberto, man. Damn, he representing the Boricuas We got to love that, man. Salute. And Joe West, as much as I didn't like you, man, God bless you. Salute you for your life after umpiring. Let me see what else I got. Damn, I got so much stuff. I'm not going to be able to get through all this. But I want to say one thing before Jeff get on. If you guys watch The Breakfast Club, there's a guy in there I really don't like, Shalimar the God. He had the audacity to say that Tom Brady is the best athlete ever. My man, keep doing your rap. Keep doing your stocks. You know nothing about sports. If you said quarterback, I'm with you. Scotty Jones in the building. I'm with you. But Tom Brady is not even close to the best athlete ever. You disrespected 2 African Americans alone just by saying that. Muhammad Ali and Michael Jordan. Are you crazy, Shalimar? Like I said, stay on The Breakfast Club, do the rap stuff, do the stocks, and all that which girl snuffed what girl. Don't come into sports if you don't know what you're talking about. I have to get that out there. Jeff, Sportsbook Jeff, if you in the building, come on, baby. Chief Fagan in the building. Derek Parker in the building. I'm going to shout y'all out as y'all come through. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I get Jeff in here real quick. Jeff is saying that same stuff. Why you always make me go through this, Jeff? You trying your iPad again, right? Just do the regular. Come on, we got to go. I got 4 people. I got to knock all of y'all out. Let's go. All right, so like I was saying, I know everybody's entitled to their opinion. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I always say opinions are like anals. Everybody got one. But come on, dog. Like, Tom Brady's the best athlete ever? How do you even say that? The guy got no mobility whatsoever. Whatsoever. If you said quarterback, now you got to fight his chance. You got to punch his chance, a quarterback. Hold up, guys. Let me see if I can get Sportsbook Jeff in here. Give me a minute. I'm going to try to add you on, Jeff. Give me a minute. I might have the ability to add you on. Here we go. I ain't mean to get too excited, y'all, but come on, man. Tom Brady, the greatest athlete. Are you kidding me? Sportsbook Jeff, did you just hear what I said?
I heard what you said.
You there?
I got a little theme for tonight. The theme of our show tonight. Here we go, baby.
Listen, we ain't got no time for that.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
My man. That's why I love you, baby. Sportsbook Jeff, let's get right to it. I got a lot of people on deck, and I really want to hear everything you got to say. So we're going to get right into it. The sweepstakes. Who's going to land Aaron Rodgers? Hold up. Let me give you the teams before you tell me who you think's going to get them. Oakland Raiders. Denver Broncos. New Orleans Saints. Who that nation? Tampa Bay Buccaneers won't be a bad idea if Tom Brady's definitely gone. Indianapolis Colts is a sleeper. Real good team, maybe a receiver and a quarterback away. Or stays in Green Bay. Who knows? He might just stay with the Packers. And last but not least, the Steel City, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who you taking and why, Jeff?
Well, the way I'm going to handle this tonight, Al, is that I'm going to give you the top 3 choices in reverse order. Number 3, the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's a relationship that's been built, silent relationship, Mike Tomlin with Aaron Rodgers, okay? Very obvious when they met in the regular season. He respects the man. They have the tradition, similar to Green Bay, okay? They're in need of a new quarterback. They need a stopgap for 2 or 3 years. Okay? So I'm going Pittsburgh as the third choice.
Okay.
Number 2, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Woo!
So Raider Nation, we may be getting Aaron Rodgers. And I'll tell you why that's so. Is that the team with there's only 2 or 3 teams out there that have the salary cap necessary to bring Aaron Rodgers in, and Devontae Adams. Okay?
Wow.
So I see a deal potentially of Derek Carr and 2 number 1 picks heading back to Green Bay and bringing back Aaron Rodgers, and then giving that $30 million to Devontae he's asking for. So my number 2 choice.
Hold on. Before you go on, Devontae Adams better get out of that if that happened. If he ends up with Aaron Rodgers, he better forget about 30 M's. 30 M's if he just goes to a regular mediocre team. I ain't mad at him. He's trying to get the bag.
That's
you
right.
go with Aaron Rodgers, you better settle for 20 M's, dog. And even 20 M's is a lot. Forget it.
Right. So I look at the Raiders as that second choice. The number 1 choice is none of the above. If you follow the news this week, a certain Aaron Rodgers bought a $28 million mansion in Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
Last time I checked, a certain number 1 seed needs a quarterback that's not going to throw 3 interceptions when you got Derrick Henry in the backfield. So I'm going to say the sleeper decision, Aaron Rodgers bought his home, wants to settle down with that girl of his in Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
The Tennessee Titans.
You know what? It's hard to argue that, Jeff. They got 9 sacks against the Bengals in that playoff game. Played great defense. Tannehill threw 3 picks, and he threw an expensive one inside the red zone. Very expensive pick he threw there.
Yes, it was.
And I won't be surprised if Ryan Tannehill threw his last pass with the Tennessee Titans. So I can see where you're going with it. And if Aaron bought that, that land that you're talking about, then it makes sense. But I still ain't going to say I'm agreeing with you, but it makes sense.
It does make
sense. In my head, I have to say the Denver Broncos, his offensive coordinators over there, they got a good offense. They got a decent defense. I think it's a perfect fit if you ask me. That would be my opinion. But that's a great one going off without off the list and just creating one. I appreciate that. Now let's go to another subject while we got time. We got about 4 minutes. I got OG Jeff about to come in real quick. Let's pretend again, Jeff Gershon, the GM of the San Francisco 49ers. You're talking to Cal Shanahan. What are you talking about? Are you keeping Jimmy G, or are we going with the young boy, Lance? Are we going to go with Trey Lance, or are we going to go with Jimmy G, or are we going to get a veteran quarterback? But I know that something has to happen in Frisco, unless they want to leave it as is, which I doubt it, because Jimmy G lost in the Super Bowl and then lost in the conference championship. So that might be enough to get him out of there. But I want to hear you real quick.
Well, I think if you look at the balance here, it's really 2 parts to look at. You have Jimmy G that's taking you to 2 NFC championship games. He's 1-1. But very obvious that when crunch time comes, if that running game's been shut down and big plays be made, can you trust him? And the answer is absolutely not. But then you look at option B, Trey Lance. The one opportunity you have is in Arizona. I think it was week 6 this past year. And he showed he could run the ball, but he didn't show he can operate an offense. Now, when he got...
I had him that game. He didn't do good.
No. When he got the second opportunity, there was some growth. But it wasn't the type of growth you would see in a Mac Jones or even a David Mills, who's probably the second best rookie quarterback this year. Now, you get a whole offseason getting the snaps and growing into position, okay, maybe he's ready. But again, he's coming from a Division II school, okay, and taking a big jump up here. So with that being said, they need to have a veteran quarterback. Now, the question that you got to boil down to.
Yeah, but Jeff, let me freeze you. If you go with another veteran quarterback, if it ain't Aaron Rodgers or one of the top tier, why go to somebody else when Jimmy G's right here and he proved he could get you to that game? Now, like I said, listen, if you're going to get AaRON, I ain't got nothing to say.
Yep.
But if you're going to get a Derek Carr or a Kirk Cousins, I mean, I'm not saying he lights up the stat sheet like Cousins, but I think he can run the Frisco offense as well as Kirk Cousins, because Kirk Cousins throws a lot of picks. We know that. Makes a lot of mistakes. So to me, I don't think they get better with Kirk Cousins. I think they get better with Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson.
But I don't think the 49ers are thinking like that. I think they're all in on Trey Lance being the man.
Oh,
so
wow.
If they have a backup quarterback.
That's a big risk for many reasons.
We're talking a step down in the veterans we're talking about. Now, what's a step down? Okay. That might be your guys like a Josh McCown back in the day that can help a rookie quarterback get through, can come in and maintain a game if need be with an injury or maybe a benching. Okay. But do you already have that with Jimmy G? Now, the problem is San Fran's in salary cap hell. And Jimmy G's, what, $23, $24 million in the cap? So you could actually get a trade, okay, fill some positions, add some salary cap, okay, and give somebody that's a little bit cheaper to do the same thing, but will he run the offense like Jimmy G? So with that being said, I think the 49ers have already made the decision. Jimmy G is gone. He's played his last game in San Francisco. They're going to get a cheaper veteran here, okay, and they're going to let Trey Lance go.
Wow. That's going to be a risk. But like you said, you got to get the veteran in case Trey Lance don't work. I still don't think he's polished enough to make that jump overnight. But you know what? In a system like that, you know, and I know, he doesn't have to do much.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't have to do much. Sportsbook Jeff, thank you. Another Friday. Any last words, my brother?
Yeah, 30 seconds here, Al. You know, love Al here with this raw truth. And tonight, to me, it's going to actually be out of the sports world. I just want to give a tribute to my mother, who's on her deathbed. I'm flying out of Vegas tonight to see her. Been given 2 weeks to live. And the reason I'm bringing her up, we all value our mothers in different ways. But I've got a mother that lived her life from the time she was born to the day she's going to pass the way that everybody's supposed to live their life. And it's very rare that you find somebody like that in this day and age. So everything I am and I become is because of my mother. And I wanted to put a heads out for her tonight and say thank you, Mom, for everything you did. I love you. I'll see you soon.
God bless her, man. God bless you. God bless her. And, you know, just I hope the best, whatever the best is, I hope the best all comes your way, my brother. I've been there with the moms. I know exactly what it is. There's nothing I don't know about that. I'm still hurting after 6-7 years, Jeff. Jeff, God bless you. God bless your situation. We will talk sooner than later, my brother.
All right, brother.
Jeff Gerson, God bless your mom once again, my brother.
All righty, baby.
Okay. All right, guys, that's Jeff Gerson. My boy, man, great guy, man. And he's just going through some stuff right now. And this is like, it don't get worse to me than the mom's going through anything. That's just my opinion. OGJ, if you in the building, let's go, baby. Let me see if I can tap you in. I might be able to tap you in. Hold up, bro. I might be able to tap you in. Let's hope this works out right here, guys. I hate that it's taking long. All right, what I might do, OG, I might exit out and see if you can get on via request. Okay, because it's not popping up. Let me X this out. Let's see if we can get you via request. Try to request me there, Jay. Yeah, I'm waiting. Let's try to move, brother. We got a lot of thirsty minds out there. I don't want to lose them. Let me see if I can request him one more time. And then, unfortunately, we might have to come back to him. Okay, Jay, try to get on, baby. Request me if you can. It should be there, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I could find your name on the comments and get you in that way. I might be able to do something like that. Give me a minute. But you can still try to request me as you wait it. Okay, it's not giving me the ability via this too. Damn, I gotta get this guy in, man. He's the first timer. Shit. Okay, let's try one more time. Hold up. I'm gonna try to bring you in. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm trying to bring you in again, bro. It should just bring you in. It might be, damn, I hope it ain't something on your side that you're not recognizing. Okay, guys, we're going to have to move on, unfortunately, because I don't want to keep you guys waiting, and then maybe I'll come back to OGJ. Okay, here we go. We might have something. Hold up. We might have something. We got it, baby.
All right, all right.
We got it.
I wasn't sure we was going to make it. I ain't going to
Damn, yo, son.
I ain't know we was
You don't
gonna
know. You
make
made
it.
my night right now, bro.
Huh?
You made my night, bro.
Let me
Okay,
look this
listen
thing
real
back
quick.
up. I was playing with it. I'm like, damn it, let's go. Hold up.
Real quick, Jay. Let me tell the people how I met you. I met you through Sportsbook, Jeff.
Right.
Told me a lot about you. Then I met you personally. Real cool cat. Try to change the camera over. Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, but you got to, I see you sideways.
Hold up. Let me try to work this out. I don't know why it's doing what
Take
it's
your
doing.
time, brother. It's your first time. Take your time.
Let me see. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna just
right
hold
there.
it. The hell with it. I'm gonna just
Right
hold it.
there.
Go
Don't
ahead.
do
I'm
nothing
good.
else.
Oh shoot. Okay, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so let me introduce the people real quick. I met you through Sportsbook, Jeff.
Right.
Great guy. Told me a lot about you. I decided to meet you. We met. And like I said, if I'm bringing anybody on my show, you got to have flavor. You got to have flavor. So
For sure.
that's how I met you. Like, what you got to say before we get this going, bro?
Well, first of all, I appreciate you having me on the show. I've been wanting to get on here for a minute. You know, I told you I've been checking you out. You know, I said, let me get up in here. You know, shoot, now that I'm here, I'm not leaving, just so you know. Okay? So we're on the same page. I'm gonna get at least 2 weekends out of this situation. You know, the wife's gonna work it out. You hear what I'm saying?
For the taking, my brother. For the
Definitely.
taking. Okay, let's start real quick. Got a lot of hungry people.
For sure.
Brian Flores of the NFL.
Right.
The head coach that's getting at the NFL for racists, etc.
Right.
You said you had a lot to say about this topic. But my question to you, OGJ, did Flores do the right thing bringing this up front to Front Street? Going to ESPN.
Honestly,
going on every platform that he could, because he might, you know, this is going to come back and hurt him as far as getting a head coaching gig.
Sure.
You know that.
Definitely.
But I'm asking you, did the brother do the right thing? It's all yours.
Honestly, I definitely believe he did the right thing. You can't get change unless somebody steps up.
Right.
It's not going to be comfortable. It's always, if it's not comfortable enough, that means there's not going to be enough change. You got to step forward. Somebody has to step forward. And I respect him for stepping forward because, like they said, he was still a candidate for other jobs. And still he stepped forward. So basically, he's basically saying this situation bigger than me. This situation is about what's been, what's happening now, and let's change the future moving forward. You understand what I'm saying? So I respect him on that note. And
I think it's very interesting. Everybody's talking about the case and all these different details about the case and about going to court. But there's one thing, there's facts that nobody's talking about. And the fact of the matter is, it's a high probability that this case never even sees the courtroom.
Whoa.
And the reason I'd say that is because the first line of defense the NFL is going to use is the motion to compel arbitration.
Right.
And when they do that, we basically just took this whole situation out of the court's hands. They got nothing.
Right.
We're not going to court anymore. And we all know once you put that situation in arbitration, okay, we go to arbitration. Now it's either the commissioner or whoever the commissioner appoints to hear that case. And the problem with that is that's all stacked. Who's paying the NFL? The owners.
Right.
Whoever he chooses, whether it's him or someone else, they're not going to go against the NFL. That's a slam dunk. You understand what I'm saying? And then the next problem beside that is a lot of people don't know when you sign a contract as an NFL coach, there's a such thing as, there's a such thing as anything that goes on, any disputes that happen between said coach and said team is a dispute that is handled through arbitration. Every coach has it. Otherwise, you can't sign the contract. So based upon that knowledge and him bringing the case against the Miami Dolphins, against the league and other teams, it's a high probability this case never sees. You know, and then when you get to arbitration, all they can do is have the case. And at the end of the case, here's where the problem is. Whatever that decision is, it states it is accepted, final, conclusive, and you're unable to appeal it. So it's final. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody's talking about, like I said, I feel like he's doing the right thing. Somebody's got to step up.
Okay,
I'm not sitting in the back of the bus no more. You understand?
Let me intervene. You definitely hit a lot of great points. Now I'm going to backtrack a little bit where he's saying the Miami front, you know what I mean, top executives, whatever, were offering him $100,000 a game to lose the game.
Right.
Damn.
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong.
I mean, I know me and you know there's scrutiny in the game.
Yeah,
the only one that don't know scrutiny is my boy Noah Parker. He's the only one that thinks this sports thing ain't got no scrutiny. And I'm calling him out. And if he's watching, I hope he learns something.
You're right.
Talk to us.
Honestly, the whole league, everybody knows that goes on. The problem is this. Okay, you had the one coach come up that used to coach in Cleveland and state the same situation. But here's the problem. Until you have Caucasian coaches step forward and make those same type of statements and accusations, it's never going to matter.
You're right.
You know it just like I do.
You're
now,
right.
If we come out and we have a couple of Caucasian coaches say, yeah, this happened to me too, it's a totally different situation. Now people going to listen. But unless he's got actual proof. Now, here's the thing about the coach. I can't think of his name right now. I'm sorry. From Cleveland. If he's got proof that he got paid and he can show that he got paid X amount of dollars, $100,000 a game.
You talking about the ex-coach that used to coach with Alabama or the one now?
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
The ex-coach or the coach now of the Browns?
No, the ex-coach. He
that was with Alabama, right?
Yeah, he coaches at Grambling now. I can't think of his name on the tip of my tongue. Hugh Jackson. Yeah, Hugh Jackson.
Okay. Oh, you went way back.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Hugh been talking about that.
Right. So here we are back in the same light, in the same type of situation. You understand what I'm saying? So my whole thing is all he can do is put it out there and really, in all honesty, hope that other people come behind him to corroborate this situation. It's no different than anything else. Nowadays, if you're a CEO of whatever company, right? If you're a CEO of whatever company and some woman says, oh, well, he did this to me 2 years ago. You might have you might have put your hand on her leg, supposedly. And then another person say it, and another person say the same thing happened. What happens? All of a sudden, everybody believes it. You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, he done lost his job and so forth and so on.
Isaiah Thomas. But go ahead.
You know, that's what would have to happen. In order for there to be anything, those other Caucasian coaches going to have to step forward. Short of that, I don't see anything honestly coming of it.
Okay, we're going to move on. I don't want to overkill. You made a lot of extraordinary points. Thank you for the information. And you went deep in there. You went deeper than what I thought you was going. Okay, let's slide over because I got to pick your brain. We got about 4 minutes.
All right.
NBA.
Okay.
I want to hear OGJ's prediction of who he thinks is coming out right now out of the Western Conference.
Okay. Out of the Western Conference, I'm going to be honest with you. Golden State isn't 100% yet. Clay isn't 100% yet.
He had a big game the other day, though.
Yes, he did. He did.
And
he
he's
did.
not
He
totally
looked
back.
pretty good. He did
Right.
look pretty good. But if I got to choose right now today, I'm taking the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns are playing like a well-oiled machine right now.
Woo!
You look at them offensively, defensively, both ends of the floor. There's nothing they're not doing. This is why they get the best record. They're doing everything right. So for me, even though they lost yesterday, but I expected them to lose, but that's beside the point. The best
You're not going to win every game, bro.
The best team coming out that West is definitely the Suns right now.
I like the acquisition of Biyombo. I told you
Right.
that earlier.
Right.
And what I love, Jay, is that they got their hearts broken last year.
That's right. You know, just
You're
like
not
that.
like when you get your heart broken,
Yeah.
baby.
That's like a woman scoring right there. You already know. You
And they
already
had
know.
that series.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had
it
that
was right
series.
there.
Okay, same question, Jay. Eastern Conference.
Same thing. I'm going to tell you, the Eastern Conference is a little bit more difficult, only to a degree, because I'm going to put it to you this way. Right now, if I had to choose, I'm going to say Milwaukee. But if, by chance, there's two things here. If the Nets get healthy, one, I'm going to take the Nets all day. The Nets get healthy, I'm taking the Nets all day. But number two, they keep talking about this trade between James Harden going to Philly and Ben Simmons going over to the Nets. If I'm the Nets, I want that trade, because if they make that trade, they definitely winning the ship. Because see, with the Nets don't need what James Harden offers.
Fact.
They need what Ben Simmons has. They got plenty of shooters in the net. Nets got plenty of shooters. They need that defense. They need those rebounds. They need those block shots. Everybody knows how great he is at posting up down low.
Especially, like you said, with all the scorers, because Kyrie can score, Durantula can score. Like you said, Patty Mills is putting up some buckets. Exactly. They got a few guys hurt that can come back and score.
Exactly.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, though. I think you're envisioning what I'm envisioning. If they could get that Ben Simmons from early in the year last year, where he was hustling, dishing it off and all that.
He's going to be rejuvenated.
Yeah,
he's going to be rejuvenated. He's going to want to come back and prove himself.
Is he going to be that Ben Simmons, though?
He's going to want to come back and prove himself. He's not going to want to come back and just be the same player he was at the end when he left Philly. Not by no stretch of the imagination.
All right, honestly, but you know he's soft. Leaving Philly.
But guess what?
Hold up. The last thing you want to go with no heart is Brooklyn. I promise you.
Anything
I'm from New York.
You don't want to go.
We didn't even want to go to Brooklyn. That's how gangster it is over there.
You right, but I'm gonna tell you this.
If he go to Brooklyn, he better show out.
I believe he will. He might not can't shoot a lick, but guess what? I think you're gonna see another side of him that you ain't seen yet. I'm just telling you. I think you're gonna see a whole nother side. He wants to get traded. So guess what? Look at James Harden. James Harden wanted to get traded out of Houston. What'd he do? Lay down. Play like he didn't want to do nothing. Then he first went to the Nets. What'd he do? He take right back off.
I know, but Jay, you know what? I don't respect that. As a journalist, or when I play, you got to leave it out on the court. I don't care who you playing with.
But see, there's a new breed of players now. They don't.
No, you can't lay down, dog, like that.
Yeah,
to me, I'm building a championship, and I know you lay down in your last team. You think I want to bring that energy to me?
I feel you, but you know that it's not the same anymore. I feel you. I'm cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, don't we cut from
on that floor,
Julius Irvin, Isaiah Thomas, where where guys didn't even leave their teams.
Right.
They rode out with their teams. And you got dudes laying down. But listen, Jay, I would love to do this for a whole hour with you. But unfortunately, I got to get more heads in. Give me your last words, dog.
Man, all I want to say, actually, you know what? I want to say this because, like I said, you know, my man, Sportsbook Jeff, that's my dude. I wish you the best. I know you're going home to see your mom and family and everything, man. I wish you the best in every regard. And I pray to God for you. All know that. I pray to God for you and because I know I don't know what you're going through, but I do. I haven't been in that position yet, but I understand. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that's basically what I want to say. And I want to see you. I can't wait to see everybody next week.
Okay,
that's all.
brother.
Get ready for this Super Bowl. You understand what
Pleasure
I'm saying?
to get you on. We're going to have some prop bets for them. Size, totals, everything.
Yes, I'll be ready.
Prepared, because you know I'm coming at you.
Come on with it. I got them.
OGJ, pleasure getting you on. Great job. We'll get up soon, my brother.
My man. Y'all take care.
Yes, sir.
One.
Okay. All right, guy. You got another guy on the team who's going to definitely be an impact on the Al York Sports Show, just like everybody else is. Everybody in this team is as important as the next man. Gambino. Gambino didn't even waste no time. Okay, Gambino, let me see if I can get you in, because it's not letting me get you in that way. Let me see if I can add you on somehow. Nope. You're going to have to try again, Gambino. I don't know what happened, and then let me get you on, brother. Let me see if I can look through the comments and get you in this way. Hold up. Let me try this. I might be able to get you on this way. Let's go. Damn, I hope it gets on, man. Oh, man. You might have to try another way, Gambino. Yeah, this ain't working. Let me try again. Hold up. Yeah, this is the only bad thing, man. We got the show rolling, man. Here we go. Let's go.
What's popping, my dude?
Let's go.
What's popping?
All right, listen real quick. We're going right to it.
Absolutely.
This is the subject you've been wanting for a whole week. MLB Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me ask the question and you answer it. A lot of my OGs is mad. Humpty, Brian Ford, myself, Cordero. We all don't respect what the Riders did. My question to you, and what the Riders did was let David Ortiz come in, knowing his prime situation. Now, does this open up a can of worms, Gambino, to roll all them other guys that was on PEDs and all that to enter the Hall of Fame? Talk to us.
Absolutely. It 100% does.
Want to see your face, though.
It absolutely does, and on top of that, it makes the baseball writers look like a bunch of clowns for letting David Ortiz be the first guy to get in after there are guys like Barry Bonds, who, though has been linked to steroids, has the home run record for season and career-wise. He's got the most intentional walks ever. He's a 7-time MVP. He's the only 500 home run, 500 stolen base guy. He should definitely be in if David Ortiz is going to be in. On top of the fact, David Ortiz got in on the first ballot, which is saying that he's the better DH than Edgar Martinez was. And it took Edgar Martinez 10 times to get into the Hall of Fame.
Well, hold on. Let me intervene real quick. I don't think you're saying that, Gambino. It's that Big Papi also did it in the playoffs. He was big time. Edgar Martinez probably had one playoff series. Now, regular season, I'm with you. Edgar was the guy. I love Edgar Martinez. But Poppy did it when it counted in the playoffs, too. That's why I think he got in before him. But I still don't respect what the writers are doing because I thought they were going to hold serve and not let these guys in. Anybody that had to do with the PEDs and all that. I really was convinced they were going to hold serve. So
Agree.
my thing is when you let Poppy in, oh, baby. McGuire, Sosa, all of them is coming now.
McGuire and Sosa.
Clemens.
McGuire and Sosa saved baseball in 1998.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you let Poppy in and you don't let these guys in? How are they going to explain that? Real quick. You got 3 minutes. It's all yours. How are they going to explain how you bring in Poppy but not these other dudes and they all been tied up to the same stuff?
The only way they can explain it is that it's a popularity contest because nobody who actually follows the sport of baseball would ever sit there and say that David Ortiz, who was in the same Mitchell report as Roger Clemens, as Curt Schilling, as Mark McGuire, as Sammy Sosa, as some of these other guys who have been blackballed from getting into the Hall of Fame, and you're saying that that's okay, but having David, or you know what I mean? There's no way to justify what they just did, and they might as well just close the Hall of Fame.
Listen, I love me some Big Poppy, man. But what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong.
Absolutely.
I thought this was wrong. See, coming from the old, like I said, I'm from the old cloth. You know, I'm not saying the old cloth is correct because times has changed, Gambino. It's a new era.
Absolutely.
So I'm also adapting to the new era. But my thing is, right and right, wrong is wrong. You don't do that. You don't get Poppy in and not get Barry in. Are you crazy?
Even if you're not going to let Barry Bonds in, you have to let Roger Clemens in because he's the only guy who went to Capitol Hill and won his court case, which means in the eyes of the law, he's not guilty of taking steroids. Therefore, his statistics of 354 wins to 184 losses with a 3.12 ERA is definitely Hall of Fame worthy.
Yeah, let me support what you're saying. I believe Roger Hughes. Ain't nobody gonna tell me different. I don't care if they caught him or they didn't catch him. But if you're gonna get one of the two in, it had to be Clemens who won his case. You understand what I'm saying? Not Poppy. But you know what? Listen, any last words, Gambino? We're gonna close it out. I got to get Chango in the building.
I just want to say that even though you think Roger Clemens did steroids, Roger Clemens in his entire career only had one losing year. One, which was 10-13 in 1996, the year that he left, or the year as he was leaving Boston to go to Toronto. After that and prior to that, he never once had a losing season.
I don't know what they got to do with not using steroids, but okay.
I just think that he was a guy who was just built differently from Texas and was just built differently. I think that counts for
what I do real quick, Gambino, I got 1 minute. 1 minute. I listen to everybody's stuff, and then I make my own assumption and analogy. Doesn't make it right. No, I could be wrong. Everybody could be wrong. But he got cheated a few times by his trainer, and I studied his trainer, man, or whoever it was that was speaking of it.
Brian Mack.
Listen, if I had to put a big bet on it, I would say he did. But you know what? Like, we can't prove it. We can't prove it. Just like OJ. I don't want to bring OJ into this.
Right.
But I think OJ was guilty. I'm going to just leave it like that. I don't want to keep running with that. But yet he got off. You see what I'm saying? He got off.
Listen.
Any last words real quick, like 10 seconds. Last word, I got to get going.
I just want to wish the very best to the first guy. I forgot the gentleman's
Jeff
name.
Gerson.
Jeff, I wish you the best, you and your family. My condolences. I wish everything well. Peace be with you guys.
Thank you, Gambino. Stand up, man, like you always are, brother. You have a good one. No drinking and driving on Friday, baby. You already know. All right, brother. Okay. All right, guys. That was Gambino, Sportsbook Jeff, OGJ, Chango. If you in the building, you got to come quick, baby. I got one question for you. Let me see if I can just get him in randomly. Nope. This what Chango messed me up at, because you got to understand, he's only 22 years old. So his mind flares around like a 22-year-old, but he carries himself like a man, though. A real man. What up,
Yo,
baby? I
what's
thought
happening,
your brain started flirting all over again.
Yo, what's up,
There
baby?
you go, baby.
Yeah.
There you go. I see you, baby. I see you.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
real quick. We got 4 minutes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because I had a packed house. We'll go right into the Vegas Raiders review.
Right.
They just signed head coach Josh McDaniel, who I told you I think makes a perfect fit for your team. Now, give us your perspective of what you think of Josh. Now, let me give you a few things. He admits he was too young when he took the gig in Denver.
Right.
He went 11-17. What I like what he did was he went back to the GOAT to learn whatever he needed to before he went back out. So in other words, he's more seasoned now. I think this is the perfect team for him. He got weapons in Raiderland. He can only go up. I mean, not really because you guys made the playoffs, but if he could get rid of all the BS, the locker room, the beside the game stuff, I think it's a straight victory for you guys. But talk to us about Josh McDaniel and what you think about having him running your team.
Well, real quick, I mean, from watching the press conference over after it was aired and all that, because I didn't get to watch it live. After watching the press conference, the first thing that Mark Davis said, it was funny, was that he was like, don't worry, you guys. He said that it was a fumble back in 2001, talking about the Tuck Rule game, you know, when Charles Woodson, it was a fumble when Charles Woodson hit Tom Brady's hand and the ball came out.
I agree. I watched that game. I agree.
He was like, he said he had already came over to the dark side, but after watching the press conference and listening to speak, you can tell that he's very educated. You can tell that there's a difference from the Josh McDaniel speaking when he was at Denver and the Josh McDaniel speaking, you know, now. Now he has a little bit more understanding of the game, and like you said, he went back to the Belichick, learned some more things, added more to his game, and you know what I'm saying? And one thing I'm glad that he was open to admit, like, you know, hey, I was young my first stint. I made a mistake. You know, we're all human. But I've learned from.
He was a bad head coach. First thing. He was bad.
You know what I'm saying? I've learned from, and not only from, I mean, shit, you could say downright the best head coach, you know what I'm saying, in the game. But another thing is that they, you know, as you saw as well, they signed Dave Ziegler as the GM, you know what I'm saying, and
right.
Another guy as assistant GM. His name is Champ Kelly. Well, I think it's kind of a good tandem, you know. So they keep McDaniels and Ziegler together because they know each other over there in Foxborough. You know what I'm saying? They know how they want to work.
Did you guys keep anybody else on the staff?
We kept our, so far as I'm aware, we've kept our wide receiver coach, Edgar Bennett. I believe that's his name. Yeah. We kept him, which I read is from this one dude. I forgot his name, but it was actually keeping Edgar Bennett might actually get Devontae to Las Vegas. But look, to be honest with you, I don't really care about that. I take Calvin Ridley or go in the draft. You know, every year there's a lot of gems in the draft, you know. But they also signed another Patriot dude, Bo Haggerty, something like that, as the quarterback coach for the Las Vegas Raiders now. And Listen to Josh
So they're
McDaniels.
gonna slowly but surely bring the Patriot way.
They
to
bring
Las
everybody
Vegas.
from the Patriots over here to the Raiders. I'm saying the Patriot way is coming to Vegas for real.
Keep these young boys from making these dumb mistakes, man. You know, on
Exactly.
that, Rogers, what kind?
Like I said in a few
NFL.
videos ago about
You
when
got
we
one
talked
pulling out
about.
guns. You got the other one speeding on a regular block. Like, come on, dog.
Like I said in the previous video, the one before that, you know, Mike Mayock, Rich Bisaccia, John Gruden, they can't be in charge of another grown man's decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's unfortunate. You know, it's these players not only from my team but just from all over, just anywhere. You know, any professional athlete, they just have to be more responsible. You know, money doesn't make you indestructible, and money doesn't make you invincible. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're all human. You know what I'm saying? In Spanish, it's called bájese de esa nube, like come down from that cloud that you're on, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tango,
And
real quick,
come back
I
down
told
to
you I
earth.
only got an hour.
Right.
Last words. What you
Last
think about
words.
Josh?
Well, like I said, I've seen some reports where he's already started to get acclimated with the team and started to talk to some of the players. First person I've seen that he had talked to was Derek Carr. He laid out a whole game plan with them on the offense, and I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know, man, because it's like.
Do you like the fit? Stop running away from my question. Do you like the fit? Yes or no?
Yes, I told you yes.
I love it. I'm not a
Okay.
Raider fan. I love it. I know
Okay,
Josh
cool.
McDaniels from watching him for years. I think this is the right, perfect time for him to jump on a team like this.
I'm just
gonna
excited,
see
man.
them.
My team went to the playoffs. I'm excited to see what we can do next year. I think we can do some damage. So fingers crossed, and I'm praying. You already know me, man. I always got faith, but I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see it to believe it. You know what I mean?
Give it up, baby. We waiting on you, baby. Give
You
it
guys
up.
have a good day, everybody. B4, X-Man, Raul, all the OGs. Shout out to Jeff, man. You know, I don't know your situation, but whatever's going on, man, I really pray for you, boss. I pray all is well. Shout out to you, Mr. Al York, for always having me on the show. I love the show. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get in every Friday and go Raiders! Let's go, baby.
Raid it down, baby. We'll talk
Always,
soon.
man.
No drinking and driving, even though
No
it's your
drinking and
Monday.
driving, please.
All
Wherever
right.
y'all at, no drinking
All right.
and driving.
Love, baby.
Have a good one, y'all. God
There
bless.
you go. All right, guys. There you go. Wish we had another hour. Now I got the peoples that, want the giveaways. Let me give them their fair little shot. Enjoy it, man. Give me 1 minute. Hope it doesn't go to a commercial like last time. Open sessions, and now it's the giveaway. Giveaway 1. 1 through 20. 1 winner for giveaway 1. 1 winner for giveaway 2. Like I said, if I say no play like an umpire, it's no play. Let's get it cracking. Salute to my man Jeff Gerson, man. Pray us up, guys. Pray us up for him. I'm still not over my mom. I pretended, but I'm really not. Okay, here we go. Giveaway 1. On my go. Here we go. Here we go. We got a winner. We got a winner. Let me back this up a little bit. Y'all see it right there, right? Look, look, look. I don't do that fake stuff. Y'all know how I do. Number 12. Number 12 is the giveaway winner number 1. My man, Big O, baby. Big O. You work with me. It's my boy. It might be his fourth or fifth. I'll get it on the show. Which one is it? Salute to Big O, baby. Wow. I just spoke to him last night before I left my gig, too. Big O, number 12, give away one winner. Now we going to 2. 21 through 40. Guys. Giveaway number 2 after this. Quick summary, and we out. On my go. Every ball has to get marinated. Every ball has to be marinated. Ready? Giveaway 2. Let's get it. You got a winner. 4 ball out. You got a winner. Okay, hold up. All right, good. No commotion. You can let it ride. Giveaway 2 winner. Number 30. Number 30. Gotta be the Philly kid, baby. Douglas Bender. Number 30, the Philly kid is back, baby. That's his 3rd win for the Philly kid. Douglas Bender, baby. Give me 1 minute and we out. Give me 1 minute. Get this off to y'all real quick. Woo! Did it, baby. I wish I knew everything I did before the show. Guys, great show. Sportsbook Jeff, what else can I say? Still made it his business to get on the show while he's going through trials and tribulations. God bless to my boy, my new friend. And I wish you the best, dog. Like I said, you got a war in front of you coming. There's no running away from it, man. With my mom's, no matter how hard I try to prepare it, just didn't work for me. Like I said, I'm still getting chopped up. But saying that, God got you. You're going to be blessed. She's going to look over you. And your dreams in life are going to become reachable with her behind you even more now. That she could be over you, you know what I'm saying? If that day ever comes, I hope it never comes. I hope it never comes. But I'm just saying, what you told me, she gonna have your back, dog. God bless you, the situation. OGJ, thank you for coming on the show, brother. Much appreciated. Got another impact on the team. I always love getting another impact on the team. Gambino holding down the Hall of Famers. Gambino been with me basically since day 1. Thank you, good brother. You know you appreciate it. Little Chango, who just got, you know what I mean, just got put on the lineup with us not too long ago, holding his 4th down Raiders, Vegas Knights. Everybody tuning in, everybody contributing, participating. Man, listen, I could do this all day just giving it up, man. It ain't all about me. It's not. It's everything around me that makes me do me. So if I don't got the things around me, I can't do me. And I'm going to leave it with that, man. God bless you all. Open sessions and giveaway, TGI Fridays. No drinking and driving. It's the effing law. AaRON Sports, the raw truth. I'm going to get back at y'all.